Hola amigos, welcome to Casa de Carrington con Quarantine. Today's workout, we have a lot of fun stuff. We're gonna start off with warming up our shoulders with some YWTs, okay? So first, we've talked about this a couple times, but get your blood flowing before you do any of this stuff. So take the dog for a walk. When you get back, do the workout or jog in place. If you got an elliptical in your basement, go for it. Something like that, okay? Get some blood flowing just like we do at the gym, okay? So first thing, some prep here. YWTs, 3 rounds, 25 seconds. Looking like this. Y, 25 seconds, ding. W, 25 seconds, ding. T, 25 seconds, ding. 3 rounds, that should get you pumped. That should get you ready to move on to the single arm rows. Okay, so we got single arm rows. We're going to introduce, well, we did this last week, we did some load, but this is the time if you have a kettlebell or you have a dumbbell, break that sucker out, okay? If you do not, no problemo, we are going to be, we're going to be using a backpack. Put as much or as many things in there as you need to make it heavy enough, or a tote, like so, with a bunch of rice. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna use the tote because it has the rice in it. The single arm row, 3 rounds, 15. Actually, I'm probably gonna use the backpack here because we have a little bit more clearance. Okay, so squeezing, keeping that elbow pulled in, trying to get those lats to activate, try to get that shoulder blade to be moving. Get your shoulder out of your ear. We're trying to squeeze here, right there, okay? Not up here, we're not using our bicep, we're not using our shoulder. We're trying to use this guy, okay? This is the opposite of all those push-ups we've been doing. We gotta keep that back strong. Okay, so 3 rounds of 15 of the single arm row. And you can knock them all out if you need to. You can take as much rest as you need to. You can, for whatever reason, if you cannot find enough weight to make it challenging for you, you can go beyond 15 reps, okay? But I would ask you to get creative, and if you do get creative, please post it online, tag us in it, maybe become Instagram famous, okay? So, next part is going to be 4 rounds for quality, okay? Not for time. 4 rounds for quality of 2 broad jumps, 7 foot, 5 foot, okay? In your world, do what you need to do. And then 8 split squats per leg. Add a load if needed. Then 25 lateral jumps. Okay, let's break that down. Ready? All right, broad jumps. Looks a lot like this. Okay, so I suggest that you grab a tape measure, measure out your 5 to 7 foot, whatever works well for you. Throw a piece of tape on the ground so you have a little bit of accountability. One thing I do want to say about this is I know people on my team have been saying, hey, I live on the 2nd floor of an apartment complex and my neighbors do not like whenever I jump around. So if that's the case, ask your coach to get a modification for that, or actually flip this around. If you have time in the day before work, working at home, probably most of us, middle of the day is a great time, or after work to leave the house, go to somewhere outside. Maybe that's in your backyard, maybe that's at a park, maybe that's at the parking lot of Walmart, I don't know. But go somewhere to get out of the house. I know, stay home, get out of the house and not be around anybody so you can do some of this jumping stuff if your body allows, okay? We don't want you to be not being able to do the workouts just because you're on the second story. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So if you are in that situation, ask your coach for a modification and they'll give you one. All right, next, split squats. A chair, ottoman, fireplace, something like that. Foot up on the chair. Here we are. If we need to, hold on to something for a little bit of balance. That'll work. We're trying to make sure that our knees don't go too far over our foot. Keep that front heel pushed down into the ground. We don't want that heel coming up whenever we're doing the split squat. We're trying to push through that heel so we can activate that front foot glute. Okay? This, if 8 reps works well for you, add a load. You already got your tote or your backpack. You can put that backpack on your back. You can flip it around, put the backpack on your front. Or you can just hold on to something or someone to make that split squat harder. Okay? Last part of the workout, 25 lateral jumps. Same situation as the broad jumps. If you need a modification, ask your coach and they'll be able to give it to you. Right here. 1, 2, 25. Or if you need to, break it up how you want, or how you need, not necessarily how you want, but what works best for you at this current state of your body. If you need to be doing the lateral jumps as so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, that works also. Okay? So that's the pause. All right, let's finish with core. Okay, we got 2 rounds, 30-second timer of V-ups, ding, side planks, ding, other side plank, ding, and last, flutter kicks, and ding, and then 1 minute rest. We got 2 rounds of that. Okay, everybody's doing great. This is starting to kind of be our normal right now. Be on the lookout for some online Zoom classes next week. We'll be sending out some emails talking about that. Thank you guys for supporting us. Let us know what we can do to support you. I know the newness is kind of worn off a little bit, and it's kind of like, man, do I still have to be doing push-ups and broad jumps in my living room? Well, for right now, that's what we got to do, okay? So please, everybody, keep going. Our dogs are loving the workouts, and we got to do it. If we sit around and we don't do anything, we'll get bummed out, and we can't have that. Okay? Love you guys. See you tomorrow.